guys, welcome back to the channel. How are you all today? It's myself and Duncan, my stepbrother. He's come, gives a hand tonight. So tonight, again, it's just not really that much of an in-depth video, but we'll do some bits and bobs, and we thought we'll film it as well while we're at it. So yeah, one thing we're going to do is we're going to try and sort the sort of wrinkles with all the old paint. So sand all that down, and then we'll bring up some more primer and see if we can get a couple of coats on it without any thinners this time. Hopefully that helps. We'll take off the rocker cover and we'll weld on a couple of these are AN10 fittings, just for the breathing. And I'll probably run AN10 from the engine into a catch can, and from the catch can I'll go to the turbo intake side, which will be pure vacuum all the time. Fucking hell, I think the turbo seals have gone. Another thing we'll do is we'll be rattle canning or spraying up the rocker cover. We'll be using the wrinkles, VHT Wrinkle Plus I think it's called, just in red. So we'll spray that up and hopefully get heat from maybe just a hairdryer or something like that, to get that sort of cleaned up and ready for spraying. Right yo, so we've got Duncan just now. He's rubbing down the bay. I'm just using this stuff here, soda blasting, and you can see over there, I'll show you in a wee second, the rocker cover. Rightio, so I've blasted it down enough. I'm happy with that anyway. It's just to get most of the flakes off anyway. So you can see the darker red there, the original colour, and the lighter red who somebody sprayed it afterwards. Then I've knocked out the spark plug tube seals, and next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the AN10 fitting probably around about here. So going to drill a hole for that and then weld that in. The other side I'll just fill that up with a bit of weld. So we're just running off the AN10. Woo! It's a shade drill, what I've done is I've drilled that to, I think it's around about 20 mil. There's a bit of a step in there you can see, and look at this, just absolutely perfect. Sits in there. So what I'll do now is, as always, I'll clean up this weld on piece here because they come anodized, and when you're TIG welding aluminium and it's anodized, it just it's horrible. So AN10 fitting on, and just weld a nice big blob on the end one there. So now I'm going to get some coats of this. Again, it's pretty fine coats you use, 3 sort of fine covering coats, and then because again we don't have any fucking heat, we'll use a hairdryer. Sorry, I said thin coats, but I've just read the instructions and it says 3 thick coats, so well, I take it they mean wet coats anyway. So we're doing that just now. Duncan is just heating it up with a hairdryer, get it sort of half toasty, maybe get it up to around about a degree, maybe 2 degrees. It's about 50 degrees hotter than ambient. And then we're going to give it a spray. Oh, you cut this a slice of ham! You bastard! You bastard! If you're wondering why I was spraying so weird there, it says in the instructions that you need to go sort of horizontally, and then you need to go vertically on the second coat, and on the third coat you need to go diagonally. So that's why I try to keep it as vertical as possible. It's not the right way to spray in my mind, but it must be something to do with the wrinkle effect. So you know, we'll just follow the instructions on this one. I knew that wee heater will come in for use for something. Some nice heat, get that heat on there. So yeah, it's turned out not bad. Quite thick layers, but that's what it's asking for, so that's what we'll do. So yeah, now we're at a stage where we've sanded this down. We're going to make up some, where is it? That's over there somewhere. Some primer, 4:1 ratio, 1 part hardener. It's going to be quite thick to go through the gun, but get yourself a welding rod, bend a wee triangle in her, stick her in the drill. Oh yeah! That looks fucking shit hot, man. Like, actually looks good. You wouldn't think it was something that was made in this garage. Oh, fuck it. Before we get all suited up, before we put our suits on and switch on the extraction system in here, I'll show you what we're going to do. I've put the same in this, but I haven't put any thinners in. And what I'm going to do is, when I do a quick dust coat, when I do a dust coat over a patch, Duncan's going to take a hairdryer and he's going to dry it. And what that's going to hopefully do is dry it so fast that it's not going to be able to wrinkle. I'll go from there, so we'll get a shot. So one of my mates that told me that trick, he's a painter, and if it works, well, I'll be happy with that. As rough as that plan sounds, it actually works. So here's a piece that reacts, okay? So, nice light dust. The hairdryer on it. And as if by magic, there's no wrinkling. So yeah, I've got a couple more bits to do with that. And then once we've let that dry, we'll go for a couple of heavier coats. And you know what? I can't believe that's worked. But you know, it's these wee tricks you learn from folk. So now that that is sprayed and it's looking banging in it. Gonna have a wee blast this vape. I'll show you the skills. Right, you watching this? So the feast of resistance to our night is the rocker cover. Oh man, that turned out pretty good, like, pretty happy with that. Looks like a weird colour. Don't know if it's because this is like pretty much burgundy or if it's a light or something like that, but damn, she looks sick. And oh good, look, it's hidden on my welds. So yeah, that's another masterpiece. Right guys, that's going to do this for the night. Fuck. Oh, I'm shite at this, by the way. We are getting towards the end of it, so I say the end of it, fuck, we're nowhere near the end of it, but you know, we're getting there anyway, a wee bit by bit, a wee bit every night, you know, or every sort of week or so, I suppose. And yeah, we'll get there, so much appreciated. I keep saying that, but I am really appreciative of all you guys getting involved with this, so yeah. Let's make this shit happen. And we'll catch you later on. Cheers for watching, guys. Ciao.